have one card left here that was the card that I was actually looking for in this set. Alright, so this is just kind of a recap video that I'm gonna do about this. It's a Score 1990 baseball. So I bought a hobby box of 1990 Score baseball. I did post a video where I pulled a Frank Thomas rookie, but I have mostly been opening packs off camera by myself. Every now and then I open a pack just to see what I can get, and these are kind of like the more interesting cards that I have pulled, and I just want to make a video to share them with everyone. So there we go. We got Bobby Bonilla. Everyone, if you don't know Bobby Bonilla, he was a very, very good or decent player throughout his career. He won a World Series with the Marlins. This is definitely not his rookie. He had already been playing for quite a while. But Bobby Bonilla is famous for doing his deferred contract with the Mets. And every year for like 20 years, he gets like $1 million. And it's always Bobby Bonilla Day. So if you look it up.
Bobby Bonilla hasn't played in the majors since 2001, but every July, he still gets a paycheck from the Mets for just under $1.2 million.
If you don't know it, there is Bobby Bonilla Day. And that day, he always gets paid $1 million, I believe. He deferred some of his contract for like 20 or 25 years. So other than being a decent, pretty good baseball player, he is very famous for doing that. And now with Ohtani's contract and all those other contracts, you're seeing more and more people do that, defer money for later down the line. But Bobby Bonilla is kind of like the first guy. I don't know if he was the first guy, but he's definitely the more famous guy to do it. There's a Bobby Bonilla. There's Ramon Martinez, who is Pedro Martinez's brother. Ramon Martinez, we got one of those. Chuck Knobloch, I got a rookie of Chuck Knobloch. For a while, Chuck Knobloch was a great second baseman. Then he got that thing where he forgot to throw, and he couldn't throw to first base. Whenever he would field, like he would throw the ball all over the place.
And these are the problems that have become well documented over the last few days. Throwing it into the stands, and ironically enough, the ball hit Keith Olbermann's mother right between the eyes. She was all right. The glasses were broken.
And that kind of started his decline. But for a while, that was with the Yankees, I think. With the Yankees, he became a pretty good second baseman. And this is his rookie card there with the Twins. Bill Buckner, who he passed away not too long ago. But Bill Buckner, very famous for allowing that ball to go through his legs when he was with the Red Sox. And in the World Series.
Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
And that ended up with the Mets, I believe it was, winning that World Series. But that was the last out. If he would have fielded that ball, I think that would have been the last out, if I'm not mistaken. And they would have won the World Series. And went through his legs. It was an error. And that started their decline, and the Mets ended up winning. Keith Hernandez. Keith Hernandez there. This is a cool car. I like Keith. He is, I think he's still an announcer for the Mets, right? It was also on a Seinfeld episode.
Let me refresh your memory.
June 14th, 1987. Mets, Phillies. You made a big error, cost the Mets the game. Then you're coming up the parking lot ramp.
You said, nice game, pretty boy. You remember.
Mr. Keith Hernandez. Actually, I think he was in a few episodes, at least in one. But he's a pretty cool, pretty funny guy. Very, very good player. Edgar Martinez, one of the greatest designated hitters to ever pick up a bat. I think this is his second year card. Well, he had kind of up and down, I guess, with the Mariners. It's not his official rookie card, but it is one of the earlier cards of Edgar Martinez. Hey, who doesn't know Jose Canseco, who broke open the can of worms in the steroids era and started to tell on everyone.
You essentially strengthen your body and your performance with a cocktail of steroids and growth hormones.
Yes.
Great home run hitter. Of course, he took all the roids. John Smoltz there. Great pitcher. I think John Smoltz in the Hall of Fame, right? There with the Braves, part of that Braves team that won like, I don't know, it was like 14, 15 straight division titles. Ridiculous. Tino Martinez, this is his rookie. I did not know Tino Martinez has started his career with the Mariners. This is the Tino Martinez rookie card. Of course, he became more famous when he was part of those Yankees teams that won quite a few World Series in the 90s. Tino was there, but this is Tino Martinez rookie card. Oh, we got someone here stuck there. Jesse Orosco, the ageless wonder. If you guys remember Jesse, he was quite an old man and was still pitching. He looked old when he was young, I think. I think Jesse Orosco has always looked old, but he pitched forever. I remember some of the announcers called him the ageless wonder, Jesse Orosco. Eddie Murray, one of the greatest hitters ever, also there with the Dodgers. I did not know he was a Dodger, honestly. I remember him. I've seen him with the Orioles. I know he played for a few teams, but there it was all the Orioles teams, and then I guess he went to the Dodgers. I did not know that. There is Slammin' Sammy Sosa. Look at that. Look at how skinny Sammy Sosa was. I think this is like a second-year card. Yes. Oh, well, 89, yeah, because he started with the Rangers. With the Rangers, I believe, is his rookie card. But here he is with the White Sox. So he played with the White Sox and then became a great Cubs player. Of course, part of the steroids controversy of the late 90s. But him and Mark McGwire basically brought back baseball. Baseball was dying, and if it wasn't for that run that they did, I don't know where baseball would have been. But of course, he has been kind of shadow banned from the Hall of Fame. I don't even know if he would be a Hall of Famer, but no one wants to know anymore about Sammy Sosa and his. If you look him up now, he's kind of like white. I don't know why. Look at how dark he is. Look at recent pictures of Sammy Sosa. He turned white and he's got like green eyes. It's like the weirdest thing. He did the Michael Jackson.
Oh, George, oh my goodness.
Sammy Sosa is a weird individual. Definitely. Here is Gary Sheffield, who is not in the Hall of Fame. Some people make cases for Gary Sheffield to be in the Hall of Fame. I don't know. I wouldn't be against it. But there he is with the Brewers. Of course, I remember him with the Marlins and I think Detroit Tigers, but I had never seen him in a Brewers uni, and that was pretty cool. This Nolan Ryan, 1989 highlights. Nolan Ryan there, the Ryan Express. Don't have to say much about how great Nolan Ryan was. I think he still holds the strikeout record for a career. And look who we have here. The face of the steroid era himself. Well, besides Mark McGwire, it is Barry Bonds. Look at that. Look at how Barry Bonds. And this wasn't even his rookie card. He already been in for at least there 4 years since 86. But look at how skinny Barry Bonds. A great player nonetheless. He would have been a Hall of Famer without steroids and without the record. But he wanted that home run record and ended up being the all-time leader in home runs. But of course, they will keep him out of the Hall of Fame because of all the steroids controversy. There we have Moises Alou, who I did not know was a rookie with the Pirates. That is weird. Look at how skinny he is. Moises Alou, a very, very good player too. I remember him winning a World Series with the Marlins when Bobby Bonilla was there and all those guys. Leland, I think, was the manager. But yes, Moises Alou was a solid player for a few decades, I believe. He played forever. Moises Alou, but look at that. He was a stick figure in 1990. Got here Gary Carter, of course, great catcher there for the Mets. Benito Santiago was a great catcher himself. One of the guys who made famous the throwing from the knees. If you ever look back at his videos, he kind of was one of the guys who started all that.
Santiago knew that standing up to throw cost him valuable time, so he decided to stay low and then let it go.
That is as perfect as you can throw, and did you notice that he threw from his knees?
Excellent arm. Had some like personal issues, that's why he didn't have that long a career in the majors, but he was an incredible talent when he was behind the plate. Ryan Sandberg, this is the 1989 highlights. Also, Hall of Famer, great second baseman, one of the greatest second basemen of all time. I believe he's going through some health issues right now, so hopefully he can get through that, but a great player. Back then, there's Rafael Palmeiro, who also got caught up in the steroids thing. He was taken to Congress.
My name is Rafael Palmeiro, and I am a professional baseball player. Let me start by telling you this. I have never used steroids.
And he said he never did steroids. I think then it came out that he actually did. I don't know if he admitted it or not, but Rafael Palmeiro, they never mention him anymore, but he was on a tear. He was a great hitter. Of course, with the Rangers, with the Orioles, it was just a great hitter, and then got caught up in the steroid stuff. And, yep, out into obscurity. No one talks about Rafael Palmeiro anymore. Ruben Sierra was also a great hitter back in the day, home run hitter, also a beast. There with Texas. He was with Texas forever. Wouldn't surprise me if he also was in the steroids thing, because if you look at pictures later of him, he was a monster. But a great baseball player, hustled and could hit the ball a mile. We got here Maurice Vaughn, Mo Vaughn. This is a rookie of Mo Vaughn, who played first base, I believe, right? Yes, first baseman for the Red Sox. I always compared him to like Cecil Fielder, that type of dude. He was like big, strong, could hit the ball a mile, played first base. Could play a decent first base too, but he was a feared home run hitter back in the mid-90s, I would say, there for the Red Sox. What else do we have? Mike Scioscia. So this is a Mike Scioscia card. So I remember Mike Scioscia more for being a manager. He managed the Angels. The Anaheim, when it was Anaheim Angels, what is it now? LA Angels? So it was the Angels. I think he won the World Series as a manager with the Angels. That's how I remembered him, but he was a catcher also. They always say catchers make some of the best managers, and I believe that. Who else do we have here? Paul Sorrento, who I remember Paul Sorrento with I believe it was the White Sox. Can't remember back in the 90s, but he was a decent hitter too, could hit it out of the ballpark, and this is his rookie card. And there also here we have Roberto Alomar, one of the greatest second basemen to ever play.
Ray Miller's club. Tied it up against Shuey, a ground ball to the right side. Stop, throw to first, and beautiful play. Roberto Alomar with a sensational play to end the ball game.
Also played many years with the Cleveland Indians. He won 2 World Series with the Blue Jays. That's where he really took off. After his stint with the Pirates, I think, with the Padres, I think the Padres let him go quite early, and then he went in the early 90s with Toronto, and they won those 2 World Series. I think against the Braves. It was one was against the Braves, and I think one was against the Phillies. He was the second baseman for Toronto. Then he went, I know he played for the Cleveland Indians and went to another World Series. They did not win. And he also played for the Orioles. So Robbie Alomar, one of the greatest to ever do it, and is also a Hall of Famer. And I have one card left here that was the card that I was actually looking for in this set, and it is this card right here. Let's put Robbie to the side, and this is the Bo Jackson 1990 score card. It's kind of an iconic card. It's not super valuable, I would say, but it's kind of iconic for the picture itself. As you can see there, Bo with the football pads there on and a baseball across his back. Kind of showing there his dual sport dominance. And I think a PSA 10 of these actually goes for like $200. This one, I don't think it would get a PSA 10 because you can see it's like thicker here, thinner here. So from like right to left or left to right, it's not, the centering is not good. So this definitely, I don't think would get a 10, but it is an iconic card and I wanted to pull it and I got it. And if you look at the back, look at that. Just says Bo. Is that badass or what? And it's card 697 of Bo Jackson's. I still have some more score packs left, so I could get another one of these. So I'm hoping I pull another one that has like better centering, and if I get one that looks like perfect centering, because this one is like great, the corners are awesome, the surface is great, it's just that centering right there. So no point in sending it to PSA or anything like that, because it will not, the centering keeps it from being a 10. But a 10 of these goes for $200 or more on eBay. So if I get a perfect one, I will definitely send it out. But yes, those were some cards that I pulled from a box of 1990 Score Baseball, which I still have, I think 10 packs or more. The box is like 36 packs. I still have over 10 packs. So if I get anything cool, I will let you guys know. But this was the card I was looking for, and I'm happy I got it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little sharing here of the cards that I got with you guys. And I will see you next time. Take care.